us as we come down the rendezvous there. They could split off then and be on the threat axis, which is going to be about 300 to 310, as I recall, as we come back across the area of white.
Joe, 0.2 is
65.1.5. Roger.
we got a half Joe. Yeah, Joe.
We have them join with them to the north and west. We're making this join up easier, and I think that's
0.2.
Critical join up. We'll all be used to each other by the time we split off for the replenishment over. Yes, you're right, sir. Nothing's good.
How's it going, everybody? Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure. Wait for people to start the stream. Got game audio. It's confirmation on microphone audio as well. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be my Alan Wake Part 2, or Alan Wake 2 playthrough, excuse me. If you're new to the channel, I did stream the first Alan Wake game that is available on my YouTube channel. Same title, In Depth with the. If you want to go and catch up with the story there, I highly recommend it. It's a fun game. We played the remastered version. But yeah, so I'm going to be jumping into Alan Wake 2. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, we're pretty much where we left off with the story is Alan Wake kind of accepted his fate of being in the dark place, and that was that. He basically traded places with his wife, Alice. So yeah, other than that, we don't really know. There was a few little crumbs of a story in Control, where we got a little bit more information, but that's not necessarily like a direct sequel, just kind of in the same universe. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing this on story difficulty, because if I've taken any lessons from the first Alan Wake game, the combat is something to be desired, so I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised on this. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into it.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
So it looks like he's gotten older. Hair's gotten longer.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Is this Culture Lake you're looking at?
And monsters wear many faces.
Ghost name. okay. That was pretty seamless. Oh, okay, Mirror Peak. So this is Cauldron Lake. And I gotta tell you already, the graphical leap from the remastered to this is... it's kind of insane. Oh. Ed and Tanny.
Already gone.
Path leads this way. Kind of eerie. Oh, okay. Got like some 3D audio going around. Little whispers going on too. Oh, snap. Ooh, okay. Alright. Jesus. Alright, alright. I get it. I get it. We get it. Ah, shit. Okay. So the jump scares are coming back in this one, apparently. Whispers. Oh, okay. Is it going to be different than the first Alan Wake game where we can only go like for a few seconds for cramping up? We're good. Oh. All right. Looks like a house up here. I don't recall this location in the first game at all. Like, you only really go to the lake and it's like the road leading to where the cabin was. It's coming, so. Okay, yeah, this looks like a hiking area or like park area. Am I liking this? Oh, there's okay. Okay. Oh, snap! Oh, there's some behind me too? Oh! Is that game over? Cult of the Word. Dude, what the hell is going on? I think homie's dead.
What the fuck?
Okay, Tammy, that was one of the... Okay, those two were the ones that saw us first with the flashlight. Oh, they just just left your boy up there. Yeah, but that's definitely like a picnic table. So this must be like a park or something. We never went to a park like in the first game. Graphic-wise, this is much better to look at than even the remastered version.
Kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
Saga.
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Another FBI.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Man, this is beautiful.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Wow. Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1 invitation. Yeah, I do like how seamless like it goes from cutscene to alright, you're in control now. That is
memorizing.
That's very good.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh yeah, same kind of stuff that we saw the with the guy. Okay, so this is where we're at. So the guy that we were was definitely killed on a picnic table. So it's either it's gonna be right here. That's blocked off for some reason.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Okay.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Rental cabins.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am.
Alex Casey.
I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
That's the same name as the character in
my partner
Alan Wake's
Thornton,
book.
down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart. I was getting to that, Thornton.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Very astute.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything
It
against
was like
city
Tammy
folk.
and Ed, so they got them apparently.
But don't worry, Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay, I dig it. Yeah, notice the sign. It says Order of the FBC. That's the Federal Bureau of Control and the game control. So I like how we're getting a little bit more connections between.
Before we get to the crime
universe
scene,
of
there's time
games.
to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Access caseboard inside the mind place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To
Oh,
sift
that's
through
a cool
clues and work the
visualization of
case.
it.
Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay, caseboard is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues. Move around. Zoom. You're not free to navigate. Okay. Series of murders occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding connections will help search for the killer. Victims, all victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising in the wrist. Reported in 2010, discovered in 2012. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Found in 2018. Organs missing. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Percy Wolf, found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on body is illegible. Storing or bruising. Heart moves. Strange tattoos. So they all had like bloating. Well, maybe not bloating. Okay, so these two had bloating. Bruising on the wrists. Large chest wound. Heart removed. Okay. So it sounds like the same people that got the guy in the beginning got these three similarly. Slight difference in murders. Bloating is the only commonality, not cause of death. Bruising on wrists and legs. They strapped us to the picnic table. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Major chest trauma. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. Killer profile. Victim 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing in common. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Alright. Okay, so we got the map. Wonder if we're going to find like the surrounding areas and kind of fill it in. What else we got in here? So it's supposed to resemble like their field office they have here. I dig this.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature.
gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Okay. I wonder like how much stuff you'll see like scattered about, or stuff that's just going to be in plain view. Like how much do I have to keep my eye out for some of this stuff? Got some tarps. Apparently not out of the ordinary here.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I like how they continue their conversations on the radio if you get too far. Okay. Oh wait, hold
I
on.
need bolt cutters.
Okay, so we'll be able to continue.
A creepy twig sculpture?
I feel like I saw the triangle somewhere else though. It may have been... Was it with the guy?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Bright Falls record. Rampage at rental cabins. That's where we're at. Idyllic evening of barbecuing, late night fishing was violently disrupted. Mysterious assailant attacked park visitors. Left 3 people injured, one of which was admitted to the county hospital. Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement. 1 minute we were laughing. Next we heard screaming coming from the cabins. Psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I've ever felt safe in the forest again. Real computer whiz. Little Sally Upton. Family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Mega baking star. How could they keep oppression away? Found a dog. Alright, yeah, the only thing is, do these have dates? Okay, July 18th, 2010. So the first game came out in 2010. So I don't really know if that's around the time of... I can't remember exactly what month the first game takes place. If that's before or after, but... Yeah, this is a beautiful game so far, though.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Lot of grunting. I do like the idea of having like a partner with you, though. Mirror peek. Ah. Dig it. Yeah, you see a map of the, a couple times you see a map of Bright Falls in the first game. I can't recall there ever being a campground, but I could be wrong. Makes sense. Okay, where are we at? Okay, so the red stuff is stuff that's blocked off. So we'll need bolt cutters to get into the rental cabins. Okay, I was right. So this is the murder site. Okay. Hold on, which way is that go? Might be some stuff over here.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
This should take us back to the parking lot, I think. Okay, alright. So that's a wall. Not supposed to go that way. Good to know. It's like outcropping this way. Hey, what's that? There's a bunch of them. Is that a local thing? They remind me of when I was in school. I went to a Catholic school. They would, I think we made these before, and they were called like God's eyes. I don't really remember much more than that about them. But I don't know if that's supposed to be like a religious thing in here as well, or if it's just like a cute little artsy thing. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the fall resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one on the Witch-Cloven Lake. Oh, so that down there. You think we'd have a view of...
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Those rocks?
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books.
That's got me thinking
but he
of...
really hates the movies.
Yeah, that's got me thinking of the... at the end of the last game, we basically find out that everything that... A lot of the stuff that Alan Wake writes happens. So is his original books with Alex Casey coming true, and this is one of his books, or what? My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Oh, okay. Manuscript fragments. So the manuscripts are kind of... Are they coming back? Oh, we get new weapon upgrades. I dig that, yeah. The first game didn't really have that. Just different level stuff that you could pick up over time. So, okay, so manuscript pack. I wonder if the regular, like, pages, like the full pages where, like, stuff happens, describing stuff that'll happen later, like the first game. I wonder if we'll see more manuscript pages like that.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Oh,
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Okay, where are we at on the map? Okay.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
General store. Look at these god rays through the tree branches. Like the way the light bounces off the leaves when it looks wet. Like this is a beautiful game. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Can we go in the store?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this
This guy's
body,
not too bright.
shall we?
So it's behind the general store. Oh yeah. That is our guy. Ooh,
Now this is the scene of the crime.
I like that
We found
music.
him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. Ah, that's cool. Hell of a
Another body
photo,
turns
yeah.
up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image begins a line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the case board goals. Investigate the crime scene. Alright. So
The killer
heart-
left the heart right next to the body.
Yeah, I think they stopped because they heard Ed and Tammy come. So I'm wondering what they were going to keep doing if they didn't come. Because I think one of the bodies they said they found in a
Bruising on
shallow
the wrist
grave.
from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Alright, case board. Major chest trauma. Cargo straps, bruising on the wrists. Heart found. Boom, boom, boom.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists.
I like this mechanic a
Definitely
lot.
matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. The victim, the killers. Goals. Investigate crime scene. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killers. You're now free to examine, collect clues. We have another cases. Oh, the lunchbox.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Can't it?
Another message.
I mean, I could imagine this being a common thing around our old campground. The writer of the note is leaving these to inspire someone. Are they really for me? I don't know about that.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
No. I think he did.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay, so multiple footprints.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Yeah, I could have sworn that I overheard like someone saying he's coming or that's coming when I was like stumbling through as the dude at first. So they definitely were waiting for, I think, me.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
I would imagine so. Caseboard. Okay, so those are definitely about the killers. It's unlikely he's working alone. Oh, what they talk about? The killers?
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Oh, for later. Okay. I kind of want to explore the inside of the I want to know if there's any clues in that general store.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Anything in the trash? Okay, that guy was here, the deputy, so I gotta imagine like they searched this place already, right? The flashback. The flashlight has made an appearance. Yeah, they must have closed this place like... They must have closed this place in a hurry because a lot of the stuff is still in here.
Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Let me investigate, man. Okay. Large amount of supplies on the table. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this I feel like should be evidence. Like, to me, it kind of would not be too crazy to think that this stuff belonged to those people that cut my heart out. Deerfest. Come on. Duct tape, binoculars, and a book. They were waiting for me for sure. Locked. Oh, snap. Monday 9/3. Some suspicious activities spotted. Fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints from the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Trained the fielder. Nothing reported. Some animals regular. Okay, so not hunting. They're looking for a person. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Yeah, whoever wrote this, they were looking for a person, because they says there's some animals on Tuesday, but they, not a big deal for them. But yeah, this looks like something from The Last of Us. Not gonna lie. Heater. Okay, so no evidence in there, oddly enough. A little path that comes up here. Does this do anything?
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Hey, another one of those. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep calling them God's Eye. God's Eyes.
A lunchbox again.
There we go.
Who's leaving these out here?
Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. Oh, those are things that... a spool? Was it a spool of yarn? Ball of yarn? Out there are rocks. You can see the texture on this a little better. So I need like 12 fragments, so I wonder if you have enough, like if you'll be able to see like what the page is, like if you'll be able to piece them together. Oh, okay. Will this show up on the map now? Yep, wait. Okay, that's cool. I like how as you learn new information about the map or the area, like the map will change. I dig that. And again, it's a beautiful game, God. If you thought the first game was not good looking, this one definitely is. Oh. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah. Because I remember when I was shuffling, because I came this way, shuffling as the guy. And when I turned, you see the headlights straight at me. And I think I was here, I looked right, and I saw there was another one over here. So this is definitely... Where does that go? Let's follow these paths on the map. I have to imagine they search this whole
flashbacks.
campground.
Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Yeah, he brings up a story about a serial killer. It freaks me out. Okay. UFOs, ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again, and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 after I finished my AMA on the porch of the trailer. Starry night, but not much moon as I expected. Or as expected, it let me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. Terrified. It would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. Scan the sky for shapes, see objects, nothing, but when I repeatedly think of an after image of an octahedron. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me, but here I am. It's him. I know it is. Okay. So we've got a guy here that was looking for UFOs. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to upgrade the guns in no time if we keep finding lunchboxes like this. Okay, so there was, yeah, the path kind of goes a little outcropping over here. I'm not a fan of this. Oh. It's nothing. Wait a minute. That's weird how like the tone changes. Okay, so nothing in there.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Hey, more stick things. Or the triangle things.
Wonder what's inside.
Confused?
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused, follow the steps. Wash hands, take chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Oh, it's not a number lock. different triangles. Wash your hands, take chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Hands, fridge, nap. Hands, fridge, map. Another one of those triangles. Any evidence in here? Oh, those triangles are everywhere. Okay, so hands, fridge, map. Hands.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Dude.
You remind me of a dream I had.
Search the whole place before. Like, make sure the whole area is clear before you start petting stuff. No one in here? A lot of squatters in this campground. Let's be a warning, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something man-made, intentional. I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. They're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. First drawing, water line. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, water line, engineered structures, strange machines. Big house by the... I wonder if they're referring to the cabin from the first... But that wouldn't make sense because the cabin isn't real. No. Yeah, the cabin is only real in the dark place. It's not in the real world. What was that? No, wash hands, fridge, nap. Okay. Triangle. Lopsided. Up and down. Fridge. Directly up and down. Nap. Left, right. Okay. I think I can remember that. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this up. Up and down. Left and right. So this is wrong. This one. Hey, there we go. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. One of the trees. Alright, whatever. But I thought there'd be like evidence tags, like the yellow numbered like cones. Oh, okay. So body. Is this it? Oh, okay, this is the other side of that. This is where the fencing starts. Notice Federal Bureau of Control Security Perimeter Gate entry for authorized personnel only. So there's like another gate. Lake House. Oh, this is what that guy was writing about. He said, I wonder if they're, he goes, I know they're controlling something that's engineered in that caldera from that big house by the lake. I wonder if they're referring to this lake house.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
That makes sense. What happens if we do it again? Oh, they just won't respond again. Okay. Yeah. And if you guys haven't played Control, which I actually... If there's more Control stuff in the game. I actually might play that one next. But in Control, you actually... So at the end of Alan Wake 1, Alan swaps places with his wife, Alice, I think. Is her name is? Alice or Lucy? Alice, I think. So he swaps places with her so that instead of her getting taken to the dark place, it's him. And he's there. And when she comes out, she actually... You find a envelope in the game Control, and it basically says that Alice contacted the Federal Bureau of Control asking for help because she said, I think it was like she had recurring nightmares about Alan trying to kill her, or that Alan was trapped in the dark place, and she couldn't make sense of the dreams at all. And they were like, okay, we're gonna have to keep an eye on her because there may be something going on with this Alan Wake guy. So that's one of the first times I think that you actually kind of connect those two worlds. Is she reached out to the Control guys.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Yeah, what else was I supposed to find? Let's see, case board. Oh, let me do those lunch boxes. Cauldron Lake Campground. Cauldron Lake. Must be a few of them I gotta find. Oh, okay.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to
Nightingale.
town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Okay, in Alan Wake, he's got a...
Nightingale?
This dude has a hard-on against Alan Wake.
Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
I did not make... To me, he... I guess bloated, but I didn't make the connection right away.
So you knew our victim?
Nightingale.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
There is.
No happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern.
Including
Makes
Alan
me
Wake.
wonder what was going on that year.
Alan Wake.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
That doesn't make sense, though. Because he said something the town wants to forget. If Alan Wake won, when Alan switched places with Alice, the town essentially forgets. That whole week of the gameplay that takes place is undone, because instead of Alice getting taken, it's Alan. So the events of the game pretty much don't happen because of that switch. So at the end, there's like a video showing the townspeople at Deerfest and stuff, and they're just celebrating because everything's a good time. You know, nothing crazy happened because Alan Wake sacrificed himself. And the last we see of Nightingale is that he gets taken from the sheriff's department in Bright Falls when Alan Wake is in the jail cell. So so he must have been taken to the dark place. Okay, case board, cases. Okay, we got all the victim stuff. Nightingale last seen 13 years ago.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mental state questionable. Yeah, he was kind of crazy. Like in the events of the first game, like when he's just trying to make a simple arrest, he's literally taking his gun out trying to shoot Alan Wake almost immediately.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head.
Oh, I like that.
See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. This is cool. I like this. Oh, is there other stuff that I can view now?
11 remaining.
Oh, so there's 11 more deer that I gotta pet, I guess.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Happy birthday, Logan. I do like how they have, like, the 3D model in the game, and then they have actual actors.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
So that must be Logan.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
This is really cool because, like, she has stuff that's, like, really affirming for her. Like, pictures of her, like, people she cares about. Her partner and her daughter. Like, a written letter of her deceased mom.
My first ever prank on Casey.
Like
Classic.
Things that are, like, good memories for her.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Like, obviously, you could see a detective doing this.
Cheers me up.
All right, yeah, I like that a lot. Nightingale.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
He was there too. Is he talking about Alan Wake? You're not allowed until he says otherwise. So is Alan Wake now, like, pulling the strings of what goes on in the dark place?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I like that a lot. It's just the detail, like medical examiner documents, menu from the Oh Dear Diner, Greater Washington Area Travel Guide, 2 assignment, Bright Falls, Unsolved Murders, Dear, is that Rookie? Letter to follow up. I would like to attract your attention, Bright Falls resident. A car key was recovered from the keys belong to, though they autopsy reports show they had. I want you to study these files. If you find any leads that connect. Okay. Yeah, just the detail in the placement of this stuff. It's insane. I like this a lot.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
4 years prior to this. Okay, I like this a lot. Oh wait, is there more stuff I'm supposed to do on the board? Okay, victim came from the lake. Check the lake shore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Yeah.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is...
Complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
The Nightingale couldn't get up here, but Saga.
I want to walk around for a minute.
No more limber.
Find me.
Fuck this. What? Why is this here? Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware her spirit may haunt this place. See, is this like just an attraction, or was there actual like a witch that lived there? Where does that path go? Oh, it's another way to the general store. That looks creepy as shit. This looks creepy as shit. Man. Where's my gun? Alright, come on now. Flashlight work. Hey. Alright. I've seen enough. I'm leaving. God. See, that's my thing. If a witch didn't really live here, why even... Hey, guys, I got a great idea that'll get guests to come to the campground. Get it out of here. Just tear it down. Dude, there's a lot of people getting into this fenced-off campground. Friday, Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. Guess it's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Snuck out last night. Went to the big house by the lake. So just went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. I'm going to get back there tomorrow with better gear. It's going to be find a way inside that building. Going to take some photos. It's going to be epic. Okay, so this kid tried getting into that fenced off area, the lake house that the Bureau of Control's at.
There's another lunchbox.
Those are. Where's the lunchbox at? There we go. I don't think it's gonna get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Now, Doesn't sound like the FBI is too aware of who Alan Wake is. Like, they understand that her partner Alex Casey is named after an Alan Wake character. But when they were coming to Bright Falls, there was nothing that's like, oh yeah, by the way, that was the last place that Alan Wake was seen, or what, you know? Like they've made no mention of Alan Wake except for the fact that Casey has the same name.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. The forest can be a dangerous place.
Alright, let's go. Which is little. Shit.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
No, he's right.
It is kind of creepy, though.
Yeah.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Which is Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake being gloomy doorway to the underworld, or a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells of the affections of a local sheriff. When unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. She was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake, took his heart, locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the Great Lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. That looks like Barbara Jagger from the first game. And this kind of looks like the Scream mask from Scream. But that's just the angle. It's blocked off. When we were at Nightingale, we walked right through it.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Manuscript. Pick it up. Dude, I love the manuscript pages being back. That's awesome.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Exactly.
Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
Hey, yo.
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
I love this.
Reading
the words.
There he is.
These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
The invitation. That's dope.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh, okay.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Yeah, his heart.
I must find out what.
They said that there was like writing on some of the people, like tattooing. Is it possible that like there was writing on the heart? Okay, hold on. gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
He's got something hidden inside of him. Reading the words felt like a message, someone playing a game with them.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
I love that they tell you, like, all right, you did everything you can so far. Otherwise, I would be, like, scouring every rock in this game, or in this campground. I like that a lot. There we go.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I dig this. I'll lead the way.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
It back.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I'll take it. Well, why didn't we take
Thanks.
that way?
Let's get the car.
Why'd
Drive
we crawl
to Bright
through a
Falls
fence?
and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
The Oh Dear Diner. Okay. All right. So this is probably the same mechanic we use to get the bolt cutters.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Not many people do. And I cannot get over how good this game looks. I like the investigative. Oh, what's this?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Do not touch. The station is property of the Federal Bureau of Control. Wow. Wonder what you are doing here. Are they lunchbox?
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Dude, I want to have all the guns. We're in this. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Was there God's Eye around here? Or the little craft things? How do I get down? Oh yeah, right there. There was one. Alright. Interesting to see what that is. Put this in the caseboard real quick. Color blank. You're the hero. What does that mean? Okay.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
You came to that conclusion really fast, Mr. Casey. Okay, where are we? Okay, parking lot's immediately to the left. Let's go right and then straight. Hey.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possessed. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried in the wind, however, nothing I can recognize or explain. I'm surprised there's any birds left with the amount that I killed in the first Alan Wake game. They were like the bane of my existence. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. It is. Must come back in the fall. I had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again, moved up the mountain a bit, found fantastic overlook at camp, but I'm more interested in the Alaskan onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, the sun is going down, my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something's really not right about this place. Is there a tent near me? Okay, to the right. To go straight, I think. Is there a tent up here? There's not. Oh, this is like a back way to the... May as well. Campfire? I don't know.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Alright. Alright guys, we're going to end the first part of this game here. I'm really liking it so far. Honestly, it feels like you're playing an episode of True Detective. Like it's an investigative, like, detective story right now. Hold on. But yeah, I really like the direction this game is going with. It's going to be cool to see like how these detectives kind of like their first glimpses into the paranormal stuff, or was it paranormal? I don't really know. But like the weird stuff that went on with Alan Wake, it's going to be, because Saga Anderson seems very analytical. You know, she seems like someone that, you know, is a very, you know, facts and science first. So it'll be interesting to see like how she handles some of this stuff as an FBI agent. But yeah, thank you guys for watching me, and I will catch you on the next part. Don't know when I'm streaming. There's no set schedule yet, but hopefully, you know, keep those notifications on, and I will catch you on the next one.